MP?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids.
Are you ready?
No, that's
How?
a good
Pick
idea.
3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Right?
Risky.
Isn't that what I said?
MP in the house. MP, over here, over here.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the Lakers starting 5. James is out there with Jackson. Then it's Suggs. And it's Christie in at the 2. And for San Antonio, they've got Collier, Wembanyama out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Knox in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, we're deep into the season now. For teams who will miss the playoffs, where are their heads at, do you think?
Well, B.A., first of all, it's a chance for some of the others to show out. Their focus should be on finishing strong. And realistically, you start planning for the offseason. But there are still games left to play.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Collier. And here's Wembanyama. Off target with the 3. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey, Brian. This is a highly anticipated matchup between 2 MVP hopefuls. And MP knows they've got their hands full with Wembanyama. He told me, quote, the things he does at his size are unbelievable. You guys have watched him. Everyone knows that Victor is a problem.
He certainly is. Although MP presents his share of problems as well, Allie. Now here's Jackson. The 3 from Suggs. Jenkins with a rebound. Here's Collier. He's covered by Suggs. Pass to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Jackson. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Here's Jenkins. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Wembanyama against James. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 18 points. 4-3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Pass to Knox. Inside, Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
James inside. Wembanyama on him. They get it back. James outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Collier. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
That free throw misses. And the Spurs making a change here. Burks checked in. So he comes up empty at the line. San Antonio has gone 1 of 4 from deep. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Rebounded by Knox. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Jacks up a 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You look at the Thunder, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, for the Lakers, they've surprised so many people with their ability to maintain this astonishing display of dominance. But here they are, the best team in the league late into the season.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. And he makes it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Picked his pocket. Here's Collier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up.
Here's Collier. Pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. From the arc. Here's Burke. Beyond the arc. A shot by Wembanyama, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The three, James. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And that one's good. James has got 10.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
For three, Collier. Now pulls it in.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
James deciding where to go with it. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by James. Spurs lead by 3. Takes a step back. Collier. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Walter, he's checked in for Vassell. And the Lakers also making a switch. Tatum, he's checked in for Christie.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Collier. And he lobs it up. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Now here's Wembanyama. In the game against Houston, very impressive. They get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's James. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession. Pippen, he's checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama against James. Clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Lets it fly from 18. Drained it for 2 points. James has got 17.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
At the line for the Lakers, James. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And San Antonio making a change here. Jovic is checked in. off on the second. Well, San Antonio's shooting only 37% early. Pass to Wembanyama. There's the triple. Counted from distance. He's got 13.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk. One topic that gets its share of attention, illegal screens.
And with good reason, because guys are bigger, stronger, a lot of pick and roll action. So you've got to be more diligent in cracking down on those screens that are illegal. The game is extremely fluid. Guys are in constant motion. But I think it's a hard call to make consistently, but the officials have to keep working at it.
Here's Walter. No made baskets yet. Pass to Burke. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
We've got Devin Vassell. Walter out there with Collier. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here is James. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. It's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Collier. Following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Freeman Liberty. And he converts the layup. Freeman Liberty's got his second basket of the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
James attacking. Christie passes to James. Rebounded by the Spurs. Freeman Liberty's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collier. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
And James launches it from deep. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Vassell. And it's all from three-point range. James, left side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. James can't get that one to fall.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Here's Burke. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Lakers trail by 5. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And it's Burke missing.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
The 3. James can't get that one to fall.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
The first free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. And he makes both free throws. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. James has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
To the middle. Here's Jovic. James with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. No good. That would have tied it.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Knox. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Got a hand on it. Here's Jovic. Still no points. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's James. No good off the glass.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And it's Knox missing.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
James outside. There's the three. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
And the Lakers call time here. All right, let's take this chance to see the players who have been the top rebounders since the All-Star break. Fifth on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
Since the break, we've seen a renewed focus from him on the boards, and I know his entire team appreciates that lift.
The three, James. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jack. And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of where the action takes.
The previous play is under review. The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Pass to Jovic. Vassell with it. Fires top of the key. That's good on the jumper. And now it's an 8-point San Antonio lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
All right, let's get a report. Report from Allie.
Hey guys, the bodyguard in that last game against the Pistons looked really strong. He ended up with 70 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
A screen on Wembanyama. James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Freeman Liberty's checked in for Jovic. The Lakers also with a sub. Christie's checked in. Now here's Wembanyama. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Walter from outside. And stolen by Jackson. Powell left side. Christie. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
San Antonio leading by 9. Crosses over, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Here's Walter. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Knox. Right side, Wembanyama. Here's Knox. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell outside.
Picking up his 2nd foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
2nd personal foul. 14 foul.
James against Wembanyama. Shot from the wing.
Their offense isn't helping them tonight. Too many missed opportunities. If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
2nd personal foul. 14.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Lakers, James.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. This game following their win against the Rockets.
That game could have been a lot closer than it was, but they were just too sharp down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
5 on the clock. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Not an ideal start for them. The shots were dropping, but they're definitely surging now and could open this lead up even more.
Now, here is James. He has 29 now. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Here's Vassell. Wembanyama, high post. Pass to Jenkins. Here's Knox. Rebound by the Lakers. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to James. Oh, it's stolen. To the paint. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Christie passes it to James.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Pass to Knox. Fires from deep. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
James finds Powell. Out to the wing. Suggs outside. James outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The Lakers with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Vassell outside. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. In traffic. Wemby goes to work.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
5 to shoot. Here's James. Count it. James has got 34 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Pass to Knox. Now here's Vassell. Down low. Left side, Wembanyama. Tries it from the block. Here's Jenkins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal
It's his
foul.
first trip to the line.
Second.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
And he's good on the second. Here's James. Got it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's San Antonio in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've been great on the boards. Once these guys establish the position, it's hard to rule them out, Shaq.
Tough physical approach. We'll see if adjustments are made on the other side to try and counter that. That's what you were going to say, wasn't it, Shaq?
Yeah, I was asleep. I'm sorry, Ernie.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
These guys have made a great case all season long, Shaq. And now they're processing things even faster, making even better decisions. That's impressive.
Yeah, if your front office selected any one of these guys, you could say you won the draft.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Lakers trail by 13. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got James. He's out there with Jackson. And it's Christie in at the 2. Here's James. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Here's Collier. Got it. Good job in the low post. Collier's got 9 points. The Lakers shooting just 37% so far in this one. James passes to Powell. Back to James. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. James has got 37.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now here's Vassell.
Lakers foul. Powell. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Collier. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 11 points in the game.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
they've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
James passes to Powell. Back to James. And there's the drive. Jenkins with a rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Pass to Collier. Now Wembanyama. He's covered by Suggs. Fades and shoots. Wembanyama, no good.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Christie. Suggs outside. Christie passes to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Vassell. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Jackson's got 6 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Vassell. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Jenkins. Connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Now here's Vassell. The 3 from Wembanyama. Now pulls it in. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
You know, even if this game doesn't go their way, I think he's got to be proud of how he performed tonight.
San Antonio with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, Wembanyama with a bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
The shot by James, no good. Spurs lead by 17. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama scanning the floor. And Wembanyama missing.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
James attacking. The rebound by the Spurs. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Oklahoma City, where they'll face the Thunder. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Vassell can't get it to go. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. From downtown, here's Jackson. Uses the glass to... Finish the layup. Jackson's got 8.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Knox. He's got 12. Sends it home from three-point land.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
On target from range. James has got 44.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. And the 3 off target.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
To the paint. The 6-footer. Blocked. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Walter, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Lakers making a change here. Here's Reynolds. Yet to see a basket. James outside. Jackson the screen. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Tatum inside. Jenkins with a rebound. Jenkins has got 8 rebounds in the game. Walter from outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Gets the 3 to fall. Wembanyama's got 26.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Spurs lead by 16. Here's Collier. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 46.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is James. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And the Lakers making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Lakers trail by 17. James can't get it to go. Inside. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. James with the ball. Six to shoot. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Knox. 15 points in the game.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
First one falls for him. Checked in for the Lakers. Carter comes in for Jackson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Up top, Vassell, hounded by Tatum. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Here's Vassell. Gets to the corner and hits it. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
They've got Walter, and it's Freeman Liberty in at center, filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Walter. Here's Burke. Check by James. Burke, the pass to Knox. Fires in the triple. Knox has got 20 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
The shot by James, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Walter from outside. On it. Kumpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
The shot by James, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Second personal.
And San Antonio making a change here. Pippen's checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Burke. Goes back up. Here's Jovic. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. For 3, James knocks down the triple. James has got 49 in the game.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Over to the wing. Here's Jovic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. James. Walter pulls it in.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
There's the double team with Carter. Puts up a 3. James with the rebound. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Burke pulls it down. Burke's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jovic. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Here's Pippen. Nails the wide-open jumper. So it's Los Angeles now. Now James. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Walter. He's checked by Carter. Freeman Liberty, no good. Well, the Lakers shooting 35% so far in this one. And there's James from the arc. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Here's Walter. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here is James. Uses the glass on the layup. James has got 54 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Pippen. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He goes up. And Giannis with the dunk.
Antetokounmpo so ferocious in transition. I mean, an incredible athlete who loves to take advantage of these situations.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jovic. Here's Walter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Freeman Liberty. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Los Angeles shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. James can't get it to go.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Looking to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
Now here's Jackson. The 3 ball. The shot by James, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the 4th. Back to Burke, to the inside. Here's Freeman Liberty, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Burke on the wing, checked by James. And the shot goes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here is James. Takes a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Freeman Liberty's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Here's Pippen. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here is James. Pass to Suggs for 3. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got rebound number 8 now. Down low. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Walter. Here's Burke, defended by Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
The Spurs shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Pippen. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch. The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here is Freeman Liberty. Powell with a steal. 3-on-3. Jackson for three. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Spurs shooting around 44%. Not bad.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way.
We'll take those all day long.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
That'll do it for this one. They've earned their 27th victory of the year tonight.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And, partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Here's Pippen. There's a screen. Pass to Burke. Here's Jovic. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes.
And, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Here's Evans. He's covered by Suggs.
James. 4th personal foul.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. James outside. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special.